Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a business decision maker or a tech team lead, this video is here to help you uncover the real cost of choosing the wrong third-party AI and ML solution. Not just the price you pay upfront, but the hidden cost that often go unnoticed until it's too late. You'll also explore a common trap many organizations fall into, running endless proof of concept with ever committing. It might say safe, but it can quietly drain the resource, delay the innovation, and lead to significant long-term losses. Let's dive in and make sure your next decision is the right one. In early 2025, a major retailer chain spent about $2.3 million on an AI customer service solution that provides to reduce support cost by 60%. 3 months later, customer satisfaction dropped 40%, and they had to hire back all their human agents. The CEO told me, "We never saw it coming." But there is a brutal truth. They could have avoided this disaster with a 2-week evaluation process that cost less than $50,000. Right now, 87% of the retail AI implementations fail within 18 months, according to an IT Research 2024. And third-party AI solutions are responsible for more than 55% of those AI failures in business, leading to financial loss, damaged reputation, and loss of customer trust. On the other hand, your competitor who gets this right are captured 15 to 25% more market share, according to McKinsey report. The AI evaluation skills you and your organization acquire today will determine your company's survival in next 5 years. Let's do some math to review the real cost of the bad evaluations. There are normally 2 ways the company normally take when buying third-party AI and ML solution and make a great loss. The past one. The company rush into the wrong purchase and watch millions evaporate due to the bad result. The second pass. Company gets stuck in endless trial, proof of concepts, but never ever implement or productionize a single solution. The example for pass one. An Fortune 500 retailer buy an AI demand forecasting. They are promised 30% of the reduction in overstock, but it actually incurred 45% increase in that inventory, which is an $8 million loss in one season. Will you only count this $8 million as a cost of this wrong purchasing? No, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Here, what most companies miss. We need to also include, first, the integration cost, including the implementation cost, normally equal to your 2 to 5 times software cost, the training and onboarding cost. On average, it will take another 3 times of your software cost. And then, 2, the opportunity cost. The time you spend to fail to fix the failure while your competitors getting ahead. If this AI forecasting solution has a price tag of $100K, you are really looking at $1 million plus loss. And we're still not done. The wrong choice creates a domino effect. The team morale crashed, budget trust erode, competitive positioning weakened, and you fall behind for years. For pass 2, the endless trial trap, which is another nightmare scenario that's equally devastating, and unfortunately happening more often due to the risk-averse nature of a big organization. Picture this. Your company has a specific business problem, let's say invoice processing problem. The invoicing process is taking 5 days and costing about $200K annually. The company wants to shorten the process and reduce the cost, and you started to evaluating a third-party solutions. First 6 months, test vendor A. It's called document processing platform. And after that, 3 months, the company want to test if the vendor B's intelligent automation suite is better. Later, the company encounter with the vendor C and think their end-to-end invoice solution seems more attractive. Then the company agreed another 4 months evaluating before any specific decision. Every proof of concept shows 80% of accuracy. Every vendor promised seamless integration. But here is the killer. After 18 months of the trial, you're still manually processing invoice in daily operation. So that was the $200K annual invoice processing cost. After 18 months of the trial, it's now cost you $300K while you've been testing solution. IT staff, business analyst, and project managers spending months per vendor evaluation. That's $200K internal cost per major trial. Each serious proof of concept request data preparation, system connection, and customer workflows. Often, it takes another $50K to $100K per vendor trial. Even worse, your competitor who solved the invoice processing 12 months ago and now tackling their next efficiency challenge. These disasters don't happen by accident. They happen because the company fall into predictable traps, what I call the 5 deadly pinpoints. Let me show you exactly how these pinpoints destroy a company in both scenarios. Pinpoint number 1, demo magic versus reality gap. A beauty retailer falls for stunning virtual try-on demo. Flawless makeup application, perfect skin match. They sign immediately. Reality. The proof of concept successfully work on 3 skin tones, but only those skin tones. But the beauty chain has 40 plus other skin tones, which virtual try-on fail. Customer couldn't use the feature. Complaints exploded, and the solution became an $2 million digital paperweight. Lesson 1. You need to be aware of your product data and customer portfolio, and the possibility of the proof of concept could scale up in the similar result and quality. Point 2. The integration nightmare. An electronic retailer buys a perfect chatbot. The chatbot can answer any product question, help customers select product based on the requirement, and it works 24/7. It was brilliant, but in isolation, it trained by using existing document, PDFs, Word document. It couldn't access the company inventory system and product feature database. It also not able to integrate in the company's order and payment system. And what should be done in 2 months setup become an 8 months integration nightmare with 400% of budget overrun. Their simple chatbot cost more than rebuild the entire customer service department. Lesson 2. Understand the whole operation flow first and aware of the solution limitation. Then, understand the map or the integration point before signing. Point 3. Scale versus reality shock. A grocery chain tests a personalization engine with 1,000 users. Perfect performance, relevant recommendation, no time lag, revenue increase. The system put in production. When Black Friday hits, 50,000 real customers hit the recommendation engine. The engine completely meltdown. The website crash, sales lost, company trust destroyed, or because of the company never test at the real-world scale. Lesson 3. No test is not optional, it's critical. Point 4. The compliance blind spot. The most expensive example, as I know, a retail bank, AI credit scoring looks amazing in testing. It seems explainable, which using shock value. Not bias in surname, not bias in skin color, not bias in industry. However, months later, they discovered the system is discriminated by zip code. $50 million in fine. Congressional hearing. CEO resigned. Overlooked compliance issue destroyed careers and nearly corrupt the whole company. Lesson 4. The compliance isn't an afterthought. You will never be fully prepared. Try to take more possibility before launch and try to understand the foundational logic and blind spot of your AI and ML model or solutions. It will prevent you from unnecessary lawsuit or crisis. Point 5. The moving goal problem, shifting requirements. Have you ever experienced the situation like this? You got the initial business requirement, plan for it, select the solution supplier, execute the evaluation, perform the proof of concepts. Everything looks fine. 10 months later, it's time to fully scale up. But suddenly, the business requirements change due to the new market income. By the time you're ready to decide, you're solving yesterday's problem with tomorrow's budget. How ridiculous. Lesson 5. The situation will always change. Have a long-term planning and request test quickly. Timing is not waiting. Wrong purchase cost millions in failure, implementation, complication disaster, and competitive disadvantage. Endless evaluation cost millions in opportunity loss, trial expense, and team burnout. There are more. The devastating bottom line is, whether you are rushed into the wrong purchase or get stuck in endless trial, the root cause is the same. You are not evaluating properly, or you're evaluating without an effective framework. If you think this is helpful, I've created a follow-up video. Well, I walk you through the retail framework, a practical and flexible structure to guide you evaluate the third-party AI and ML solutions. It's not about knowing every detail in the framework, but about understanding the key components, the right question to ask, and which expert to involve, so you and your team can make confident and well-informed decision. Click the link to dive into the next video at the end of the video. Take your evaluation strategy to the next level. Thank you for watching and see you next time.